What is Mark Zuckerberg doing? And most importantly, does anybody really care? You see, the initial showcase for the metaverse was met with a, let's just say, underwhelming response. While fans do want something like a metaverse, some haven or getaway that they can hang out with friends and do whatever they want, the metaverse really isn't what they were looking for. You see, while I think a lot of fans wanted something that was more like, a giant arcade where you could go and hang out with your friends and, as I said before, do whatever you want, Mark's idea aligns more with a virtual office building on your face. And that's another reason why I think the initial reveal of the Quest Pro was extremely underwhelming for a lot of people. While I think a lot of people wanted it to be this gaming beast strapped on your face with no extra wires or hassle, it really ended up being just a, more in-depth way to communicate with your Facebook friends. And this dislike for the new direction of the company is really starting to show. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg lost $100 billion over the last year. $100 billion. That's enough to buy around 34,000 Bugatti Chirons. But what does this mean for the future of Meta? Right now, even with the price hike, the Meta Quest 2 is considered to be one of the best deals in gaming, right next to things like the Xbox Series S. However, there is competition coming, with some of it being already here, like the PSVR 2. And if Apple actually decides to do something with VR and AR this year, things could really be blown out of the water. Apple's headset will differ slightly from the current Quest 2, as it'll be more focused on interacting with the real world through virtual reality. But what I think hurts the MetaQuest Pro's chance the most is the price. $1,500 USD. Looking at the upgrades here, there's really not a ton. The refresh rate is at 90 Hz while the Quest 2 is at 120, and the resolution is about the same per eye. However, the field of view is slightly increased, so that should be good for more productivity. At this point, I think Meta needs to release a solid Quest 3 at a competitive price point in order to achieve its goals for sales. While the Quest 2 really isn't that old, as it only released in October of 2020, I think that they need an upgrade, and they need it quick because VR is quickly evolving and more companies are getting involved in this space. As I said before, VR is a very exciting place to be in and to produce in. However, it's also becoming more and more competitive, and that's why I think Meta needs to step up their game. And as Mark said in his own presentation, I think we'll be using VR a lot more, even if we are going back to the office. Looking into the future of VR, I think it's really important that these companies stay focused on what the consumers want and what they'll actually be using their headsets for. And on that note, guys, I think this is where I'm going to wrap up the video. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like, and if you enjoy my channel and my content in general, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and if you haven't noticed, I'm very close to 100 subscribers, so I'd love to hit that soon. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. I'm going to try to upload once or twice a week, stay consistent with that, so thank you guys for watching. See ya.